50 years in the making at the Hope Hotel at Wright Pat. And here joining me live in studio this morning is Bill Walker. Now, you are one of the Lancers. So one of the people we're going to be talking about reuniting for the first time. So what's happening exactly next week?
Okay, well, first of all, we were in Vietnam together 55 years ago, which is hard to believe. Today of all days being D-Day, and those heroes 55 years after D-Day was 1995 or 1999. So it's a very special time for us, too. 20 of us are here. There are more survivors, but we're aging. So we're getting into the upper 70s and lower 80s. So travel's not as easy, and our numbers are dwindling every year. So we're getting together. What inspired this was that Doolittle's Raiders who used to come here, and it was just so exciting to me to see the B-25 circling overhead and all the community support being excited to see them. And they were Army at the time, by the way.
Yeah.
So there are 20 of us here, and or will be here. And what really drove this was the Library of Congress has a program that they interview people for the military archives. And I got to do one recently, which is really good. It's a good way to preserve those memories, pardon, for your children, excuse me, your children and friends. And I wanted to get as many of our stories as we can before they're lost.
Yeah.
So they're coming. We have interviews set up for those who will do them. Not everyone wants to do them, but I'm really looking forward to it. It should be really nice.
It's just, it's nice to kind of be among friends, right? And reunite with some faces that maybe you haven't seen in a very long time.
Right. And we have aircraft commanders, pardon me.
That's okay.
Aircraft commanders, co-pilots, crew chiefs who all were also door gunners, and a door gun on each flight. And we were really a precision unit. Each one had a specific, very important part of those missions, and we took on every mission.
And you guys are called the Lancers.
That's correct.
So for folks who may not know who you are in your history, can you give a little, I know you're giving a little insight, but who are the Lancers?
Well, we were part of the 158th Assault Helicopter Battalion, which was formed up in 1968 in Fort Carson, Colorado, and deployed as a unit to Vietnam in January of 1969. And then every 12 months, a new set of crews would come in. I happened to fall in the middle of that. I was there from February 17th of 1970 to February 18th of 1971. And immediately we were in combat situations. So we learned everything we could from the ones who were there before us. But for military historians, the names like Firebase Ripcord, which was the last major battle the United States ground forces were involved in, we were very involved with. The Lam San 719, which was the Laotian incursion by the South Vietnamese, is the largest combat aerial assault in history. Remains that way. We lost 2 crews there too, and several aircraft. Pardon me. Khe Sanh, Hamburger Hill, the DMZ. We did SOG missions, which were clandestine missions. There's one of the photographs shows one of our aircraft flying in their special forces.
Is this it here?
Not
this one? Okay. There should be. I think we have a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty incredible.
Well, we put the troops in this photograph.
Okay.
Those, we don't know which one of us that is because we all came back from Laos that way with special forces teams.
Wow.
And all the doors were, that's part of my aircraft got hit by a mortar once.
Oh, wow.
It was our area of operations in the northernmost part of South Vietnam. We inserted the troops. We resupplied them with food and water and ammo and medicine. And when we were not medevac, but we brought out those who were injured. And very sadly, we also brought out the bodies when they were.
Well, I know that you guys still need some hope. I know you have, or help. We have a GoFundMe page that we want to show you folks at home. If you would like to help with the reunion, you can. They're asking to help raise some funds to get the folks there next week. So, but Bill, thank you so much for coming in this morning and talking about this. We'll get this up on our website so you guys can share.